Hi, y'all. Welcome back to the podcast about nothing.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is our
Yeah.
fifth episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Six, including the pilot.
And this is our careers episode.
Ooh, we get to talk about work.
Oh, brother. Losers.
And our episode theme song is Michael Jackson, Working Day and Night. You want to take it off?
My vocals, I left them in the car today.
Come on, babe.
Yeah. I'll leave. I might add a little something on the end. We'll see.
She?
I don't know the words to the song.
Oh, see, I'm a Michael Jackson. Girly.
I'm
That
a Michael
album is
Jackson
just
girly
so
too.
Iconic, like
I just don't know the
Uh,
words to the song.
off the wall album. Educate yourself, kiddos. Yeah, hell,
Well.
girl.
Okay, boomer.
Okay.
Oh.
Now she a boomer.
We all love Mike. But anyways, how are y'all been doing this week? I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a while.
It has been a minute.
long time. I haven't seen you.
I know.
The last time we
She
recorded.
cut me off, y'all.
Dun dun dun.
vermin.
Actually, I technically cut Earring off. We had a little bit of beef.
Now why am I in it?
You know why?
The girls are fighting.
Girls are fighting. No, I'm just kidding. Just was fucking with Erin for because it's just so easy to like fuck with her,
Yeah, she
and she don't.
right now.
I'm about to throw this mic on
And
the
she
ground.
don't know if like you're being serious.
It's a jokey joke, babes.
It's okay, babe.
We love you.
Do we all?
Yeah.
Not really.
I'm kidding.
I had a pretty busy week with school.
Mhm.
I had my practical and my written exam, and then I've just been working.
Ooh, congrats on passing that.
Yeah.
That.
The girl is smart. Yeah. But yeah, besides that, I've had a good week. Everything's been cool.
You stacks?
I am. Yeah, I've been great. I've had a great past couple of weeks. I feel like I haven't been like going out and stuff a lot lately, so that's been a little bit of an adjustment.
So what you been doing?
Oh.
I've been, working, being busy,
Working day and night.
working day and night. Y'all, I'm getting ready to gear up for my busy season. Wedding season is upon us, so
I love wedding season.
I am about to be a chicken with my head cut off. So that has been something. But yeah, life has been good. Personal life is great. We're gonna leave it there. Yeah, everything is good. Everything is good.
You need me to wash some brushes for you?
Oh, come on, friend.
Okay.
I pay you in chicken nuggets.
Oh, okay.
Taffy, how have you been? What's
Ooh.
tea?
My week has been good. Long. Work is busy. This is our busy season. With faculty, bringing them in, hiring them, all that.
Mr. HR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But no, it's been pretty good. I've laid low. I am not going out. I'm so
He is
sorry.
not going out.
Yeah.
Once a month. Catch
Oh
me
my
on a
God.
good weekend.
Please.
Off that cognac.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Ooh,
Get your
cognac.
wig turn like iffy. That's what you say?
That's what that lady has said.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But let's dive into careers, y'all. So I wanted to jump
Yes.
into just giving the people a little intro about where we are right now in our careers. 9 to 5 versus entrepreneur.
Oh, what? So I get you want us to kind of say like what we do is our career.
Yeah, so I'll go first.
Okay, cool.
So, hi everyone. I am an HR coordinator.
Like, please be for
Is
real.
it the way I'm looking at you?
Huh?
Is it the way I'm looking at you?
No, and the dog too.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh. We are like a petting zoo.
It
Like
is.
we always.
Seriously.
It's a petting
Who
zoo.
would have thought? But I am in HR. I'm the HR specialist in healthcare. I almost said the company. And basically, I do a lot of medical credentialing as well as just onboarding, a lot of administrative tasks, and helping out my departments, excuse me, just bring on their people and make it a good experience. Um,
That sounds
Sounds
so
very
complex.
yeah,
That's so
college
grown up.
educated,
yeah,
like big boy job.
a little something.
Yeah,
Corporate
you a real grown
America.
man.
Yeah.
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 So I do that. I'm a 9 to 5 or not an entrepreneur. But these two, take it away.
Yeah. Rich,
Go ahead, Aaron.
Rich, you
No, you go ahead. I went first the
Okay.
last time.
Well, I'm sure most people already know I am a professional makeup artist, and I'm also a licensed esthetician. I don't practice a lot of aesthetics outside of makeup, but I am licensed to do so. So, I specialize in makeup for TV, film, television. I was on TV and television.
Television you on.
So yeah, with TV and film, I do a lot of bridal makeup, things like that. Any kind of occasion, I feel like I do makeup a lot for the professional woman. So
Mhm.
that's kind of my thing. I've been doing it for a while now, but I'm sure we'll get there. But yeah, I love what I do. I make people look extra pretty for a living. I love what I do. I am a full-time entrepreneur. Pray for me. Yeah, that's kind of what I do in a nutshell. I feel like it's kind of broadened over the years, the lanes that I've kind of dipped in my toe into with makeup. So yeah, but we'll get there. We'll
Okay.
get there. Yeah.
Miss Cheeks.
I used to be a 9 to 5er. I recently just left corporate America.
Clap, clap or cry. Which one?
I think both.
Okay.
Both, but I also, while I was doing 9 to 5, I was a freelancer in different areas. So I was doing um, social media management. If anybody doesn't know, I graduated with my bachelor's in communications. So that's what my background is in. So I've done a little bit of public relations, social media management, and then I worked in communications for my 9 to 5, and also makeup. I've been freelancing makeup since honestly my senior year of high school, on and off. But now I'm back in school, so I am studying to be an esthetician, like my friend.
Oh
And I'm working on, becoming licensed and, you know, going into entrepreneurship full time.
yeah. Go girl.
So
And
that's where I am currently. A freelancer and a student is my job right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
book her
That's
and Aaron.
dope. Yes.
Period.
Period.
Go get a job.
Yes.
If you need an
Yes,
HR
HR.
professional,
Oh yeah, please call me.
you need a
Yeah.
consultant.
Find me on LinkedIn. I am there.
Period.
So my next question going into it is, why did you choose your careers? How did you get into it?
Who
Ooh,
who wants to go first, Roche?
I I didn't have a traditional, um, timeline of what I wanted to do. In high school, I had no idea what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do. I knew I liked makeup. I really wanted to be an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
So I started a YouTube channel, and as you all know, I have a traditional father, and that just wasn't gonna work. The whole makeup thing was not it. Like, that's not a lucrative
Makeup.
job. Exactly.
Ah,
That wasn't
I can hear him
lucrative.
right
Girl.
And you're going to school, and really my dad told me what I was going to go to school for.
Mm-hmm.
So I originally went to college for nursing, even though I knew I never wanted to be in like the medical field. I tell people all the time, I wanted to be an OBGYN because I was in love with the show. I didn't know I was pregnant.
Great TV.
Yes, I
Great
agree.
television.
I
Could
agree.
y'all imagine?
Can you imagine
Having
walking
a baby in
around?
McDonald's bathroom.
Ugh,
Oh my
God,
god!
no.
And you thought you was gonna you having a bad boo boo.
The way I'm treating that
Stomach
baby
running
in for a
off.
neck check-in.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, baby
and
going
you
to
got
the
a
fire
baby?
station.
Ooh.
So, but after that, um,
Spooky.
social media, y'all are so stupid. Social media, kind of blew up like when we were in high school. So with me graduating, and I'm very technology savvy, as people would say. So I just love being on social media. I love making videos. So I started a YouTube channel, and then like people, nobody knew how to do makeup. I was the only person walking around with a full face
Yeah.
Maybelline.
Really? Oh,
And
little.
so I started like doing makeup for people in college, and um, I think my love for, the beauty kind of was tainted by, people people's judgment and then my own
Mhm.
insecurities. So I kind of went full force into social media management, and I love communications. I'm glad I got my degree in that. Um, it's opened a lot of doors. It was like my first step into entrepreneurship,
Mhm.
and yeah, I just kind of, God was telling me it was my time to go back and be in the beauty industry. That dog is, he want to be
Doing
Nelson.
Lord.
Shout out to Nelson, y'all.
And
Sorry, Nelson.
so I got back into the beauty industry, and now I'm just trying to, combine both the communications and the beauty together, because those are just, the two things that I'm really passionate about. So that's kind of my how I got
How
to
you
where
got
I
into
am.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
think
see
both of
him.
those things truly do go hand in hand. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you killing it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're
You
welcome.
are.
You're
Thank
welcome.
I'm
you.
proud of you.
Yeah.
Don't make me cry, guys.
Keep striving.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. Davey, you want to share yours, or you want me to?
Oh, I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead. How you got
So,
into your
Yeah.
how
career?
did I get into my career? Mm. I kind of fell into it, to be honest.
Mm.
At first, so I went to Clemson. I went to college, and I was supposed to be a pharmacist.
Wait a minute.
Hmm
Since when?
I got into pharmacy.
Do I not
So,
remember that?
yes. No, I don't. Well, I don't. I
I
don't
don't
think
think you ever
so
said that.
because I changed my major.
Oh.
Wow.
Not quickly. It was like maybe a year and a half in. No, actually, yeah, it was a year and a half in. And I was supposed to go. I was trying to get into communications. So I was like, I'm just gonna head and change my specialty. And so I was like, let me just do communications. Could not get a class, and it used to piss me off because Clemson had this little portal thing. We had to wait until like this. There's a whole queue, and then like people will fill it up because seniors get like first pick, and then it drops down, etc. So I was like, you know what? What's available? And I was like going through the whole catalog, and that shit is thousands of pages. And I was like, HR. I was like, so let me just see if I like it. I'll drop it if I don't like it, right? Got into the class, and I was like, damn, okay, I kind of fuck with this. Like, it was like HR has like its hands in like every part of the business
Yeah.
in regard to, I mean, everything. So I was like, I like that. So I just stuck with it, and here I am. What, 4 years later?
Yeah. Master's
No, not even
degree.
4.
That's
I
dope.
graduated for
We graduated college
oh my
6 years. No,
god. No,
4 years ago.
4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years later.
This year will be
Here
five
we
years.
are.
So
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your
yeah.
cap
You
2019.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Cause I
yeah.
graduated 2020.
hmm
Cause I couldn't get my shit together.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's how
Y'all
I kind of got
graduated.
in.
Hell, that's half the battle. That's half the battle.
Yeah.
Okay, me. How did I choose my career? I did not choose my career. I was forced into doing makeup. So we gonna get
Force?
yeah. So I feel like I've told this story on social media before, but I had learned how to after leaving college, I had learned how to start just kind of like playing in it like with the basics on myself, and kind of like improved on my skills, and I got hired at Sephora down on King Street
hmm
as a cashier. But at the time, like, I had no experience working on other people, had no desire to ever do. I just wanted to make myself look pretty and get the discount, nothing more.
Period.
Nothing more, nothing
Talk about
less.
it.
And women that would come into the store looking like me, black women would come in and automatically gravitate toward me to wanting to help them. And like, oh, could you do my makeover? No, no, thank you. No, no, no. I make me pretty. That's it. And my managers, I love them still to so much. I love them to this day. They pulled me in the office and they were like, "We really think you should give this a try. Here are some brushes. Figure it out." And we from there, I started training and learning like the basics of like how to like match foundations and things like that.
Mhm.
And here we are, what, 6, 7 years later. Yeah, they kind of threw me to the wolves, and I haven't looked back since. It was the best decision they could have made. I think it's one of those situations where other people kind of see the potential that you don't necessarily see in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh my God, where would we be without Erin Michelle artistry? Where would
Period.
the
please.
Charlestonians?
Oh,
Beyonce,
stop.
Beyonce,
But yeah, so they forced me, and then at that point I had moved to work at another makeup retailer, which I will not mention. And upon I feel like just the story of my life is being thrown off a ledge and kind of making it work.
Beyonce.
And I had got fired from that makeup retailer, and I remember that day walking to my car, shed a couple tears, sat in my raggedy old car at the time, and I said, "Aaron, you got one day to be upset. After that, you not working for nobody else." That's a promise I made to myself that day, September 11th, 2019. I will never forget it. And
Not September 11th.
9/11.
Not 9/11.
bomb drop.
Lord, please
Oh
forgive
my
us.
god.
That's sick.
But yeah, I gave myself one day to be upset, and from there, I that at the time I was already enrolled in school for aesthetics, but I still didn't really know where I wanted my life to go, and I didn't know that makeup could work, for me. But at this, I was taking clients like at the makeup counter and everything like that. So I was, I could do makeup, but I didn't think that it would be a career. And after that day, I've been a full time entrepreneur since late 2019, and we have not looked back since. I have not gone without, a day since. I didn't know that this shit was gonna work.
Yeah.
I truly, this is not something that I dreamed of since I was a little girl.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's I fully thought I was gonna be a teacher. I went to college for special education, and college just was not for me. I realized that that wasn't my plan, but we're gonna get there. I'm sure we're gonna talk
Yes.
about that
Yes,
a
we
little
will.
later. But yeah, that's how I got into makeup. Truly the best decision I could have made. I wake up every day loving what I
What you
do.
do.
I wake up happy
And that's what it's about.
to go to work. So yeah, yeah. I love
Amazing.
talking about my career journey. I could really go on. So y'all forgive me if I get a little long winded, but
You gonna catch your boots.
I am so in love with what I do. This is truly ministry for me. But yeah, I'm
Okay.
grateful as hell for the career I have.
I
So
love
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's what it's about.
yeah.
Waking up, being happy, and the
Mhm.
money will come.
Mhm.
You know?
Mine is an added bonus.
Amen. So now, let's move on to your thoughts. So, I have a few questions for you guys. So, what are your
Messy.
No, kind of.
Okay.
Not really,
Yes,
but it was
mess.
like What are your thoughts on 9 to 5 versus entrepreneurship? Pros and cons.
Ooh.
And this can come from personal
I'm gonna go because I
viewpoints.
feel like Rashay still. You still thinking, friend?
Mhm.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, now as I'm in entrepreneurship, there are still times while even though I am doing okay for myself, I still wish that I had the stability of a
Yeah.
9 to 5 because while entrepreneurship has its ups, it damn sure got its downs.
Them downs be
Mm.
low.
Low.
Them downs be in hell.
My God. And some days I'm like, do I need to sell ass on the side? Like for real. It's it's like I said, there are days where I truly did not think it would work. And I'd have family in my ears like, oh, you should go get a part-time job, you should do this. But I'm like, no, I made that promise to myself and I cannot walk that back. And but I miss, like being an entrepreneur there. I don't have benefits. There is
Mhm.
no 401k as
Mhm.
a makeup artist. There's no retirement plan.
Mhm.
The retirement plan is my back gives out and I'm stuck. It so I think like the security and the global lip gloss.
Oh,
Well, please put that mic to your mouth.
But yeah, I think the stability of it, and I think just with that, I understand why our parents stayed on jobs that they didn't like for so long,
yeah.
because it was stable. It
Yeah.
was a secure check,
Hmm.
on the table. Like there, yeah, that's the biggest thing that I miss versus a 9 to 5. But I like being able to get up when I want to. If
Yeah.
I don't want to work this day, I can take it off.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I be booked out so far sometimes I can't take off. So it's such a it truly, truly has its ups and downs. But I like working. I don't think I would go back to a traditional job just for the simple fact of not wanting to answer to nobody.
Period.
Yeah, I like my independence, coming and going as I please. So yeah.
For me, since I mean, my first big girl job, working in corporate America, I get like what Erin is saying is true because again I've done both at the same time. So
Mm-hmm.
I've freelanced, which is being a entrepreneur in a sense, and while working my 9 to 5, and I
Strong as
think.
hell. Yeah.
And I think a
Strong.
lot of people, especially in our generations, that's what we do because again, it's like that security of the job. We have graduated, like because I grew up like go to college, get a job.
Yep. Because that's how you're gonna be
That's
successful.
how that's
That's the way
the
to
that's
success.
the American
Mhm.
Thought process.
black, like that's your American story
We
as
weren't
a
taught
black person.
we weren't
Mm-hmm.
taught that trades could be
Yeah,
Yes.
trades
successful
or
careers.
or
Yo,
being a
I need an
business
electrician.
owner.
Hmm.
I need a painter.
Listen,
Okay,
listen.
a
Cut the
plumber.
grass.
Yeah.
I need it all.
But I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, my 9 to 5 taught me so much. Even working like, restaurant jobs or regular like, customer service jobs. They like going into entrepreneurship now and trying to, work my way into becoming a business owner. It's just like, you know, we can't really say like I think you learn so much. Yeah, you have to answer to somebody,
Mm-hmm.
but even as an entrepreneur, I still got to answer to somebody.
Yeah.
Like as a service provider, like if you're a service provider, you're answering to somebody because you're serving
Client.
The
people,
client. Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So it's just like working in customer service. I built a lot of you know a lot of tough skin.
Mm-hmm.
Certain things that you just learn being on a 9 to 5. One thing that I'm thankful about my previous job is they were very hell bent on, being a business owner within the business.
Mm-hmm.
So you handle your own business. Like your customer is your customers, your accounts are your accounts. You make the decisions. You don't have to ask your manager, should I, how do I fix this account? If you want to give the customer whatever the hell you want to give the customer,
Do it.
do it. Because that's your account. You
Mm-hmm.
take responsibility for that account. And so it's just like, yeah, to me, if I wanted to, and I know a lot of people who are in entrepreneurship because times are so tough, you know, I wouldn't say that I won't go back. Um, that's just not where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Like I've done it, it was fun and I miss I'm not gonna lie, I miss my coworkers. But it's to me it's two different ball games.
Yeah.
Like at one point I couldn't see how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm.
like you said, there is no guarantee 401k. There is no guarantee health insurance. There is no guarantee, stocks and all these other benefits
Mm-hmm.
that you may get from your employer.
Mm.
That's up to you as the business owner to say, I'm gonna go invest in my retirement. I'm gonna have to pay for it because we live in America. I'm gonna have to pay for my own health insurance. And
Ooh,
I mean, that shit's
expensive.
hard. Like we may
Mm-hmm.
not have the capital to be like, okay, I can put, full bands in
Put it
my
aside.
401k
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
And
so
continuously do it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because you're
there
supposed to continuously
Essentially,
feed it,
with
right?
yeah.
entrepreneurship there is no sick leave. There is
No.
no
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 PTO.
PTO.
Oh,
If I hurt
Unlimited
myself and I
PTO.
can't work, if I don't work, I don't eat.
Yeah.
No FMLE.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And for even deeper issue, I feel like sometimes I put my health to the side 'cause I'm like, oh, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like I said, if I
But
don't,
even dead ass, like, and Tavy probably can speak on it too. That's how people in corporate America is.
same way.
Yeah.
Same way. Everybody with a job don't get unlimited PTO.
Mm-hmm.
At my job, I didn't have sick days. We
Mm-hmm.
had
Cause yep.
PTO, or you had to take FMLE
And it depends on your status. If you're part time or
or
full
full
time,
time.
then you get like a certain amount, and then it also depends on your level, where you
And if
fall on
you
the
ran out of
caste system. You get
PTO,
more, you get less,
you just don't. You can not count it. You just
hmm
don't get paid.
or you can be one of those people cough Rocher, use all that PTO.
Who
When you need to use them,
I
you
this
ain't got
one
none.
milk them people foot.
Mm. You start the new year off in the negatives.
I sure did.
And you know
I
what?
sure
I
did.
actually,
And I
hear it.
applaud. No, seriously,
I
I
want
applaud
more
you
people
for
to
that.
do that.
And I love people that do that because I don't have the nerve.
Oh, I do.
I
I
do
got
not
all
have
the
the
nerve. And when they had give me flex PTO, I say, "Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing about a motherfucking bag." Why?
I bet you.
I ain't even got to have the PTO.
Yeah.
She.
I remember, I think in the early parts of our friendship, I feel like I would always tell you, girl, call out of work.
She would. I would be at work and she would be like, "Leave work." I'd be like, "Okay."
I always forget that me as an entrepreneur, you can't tell these people.
Shit, you can tell me.
Call out.
That's I have got to.
That's
to
like a call
realize
out.
Everybody does
I'm
not
gonna leave too. I'm gonna get up and leave. Hell yeah.
Girl.
I'm not like one thing about me. I'm not tethered to no job. Like
These jobs don't give a fuck about us.
no,
No.
I'm not gonna lie,
If you
man.
drop dead
T-Mobile
today,
had look
tomorrow-
out. I'll drop
Yeah.
T-Mobile name. T-Mobile had look out for me like
Mm.
real bad. I probably shouldn't have been there as long as I.
Mm.
Probably should have kicked me out a long time ago.
Mm.
But T-Mobile had look out. But again, I'm not tethered to no job. Like
Mm.
I got a life. I may not have no kids. I may not have no spouse. But I have a life outside of
Yeah.
Mm.
And a lot of people are just like work, even with children, even with spouses,
Mm.
parents, And it's just like I see like what our parents did. Like you work. You got these kids to take care of. Like you
Can y'all
missing.
imagine working a 9 to 5 and then going home to feed 4 motherfuckers?
Come.
First of all, 4. You should have started off with 1.
Oh.
3?
We start off with
Hell
Oh,
no.
no.
No. Kids are expensive. That's why I ain't gonna have none.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
no.
Especially now, daycare. Bro, they on like years of like a wait listing of
Yeah,
people's
man.
kids now. That's crazy.
I
Y'all should start a daycare.
I'm not watching no damn show.
Ooh.
yeah, Lord,
That's
yeah.
one job that
too.
ain't for me.
Yeah, Lord, yeah.
I would say for me, 9 to 5. I think my experience, because I started off at the park. Shout out to the park system.
I thought you would never leave that
CCPRC.
shit.
I think
I used to work
like,
there too, but
going
for the county
into it,
parks?
yeah, the county
Yeah.
parks, and I've been all over every location in Charlotte. Well, it's
and
only
you like grew in that.
Yeah,
That's
I
why I
grew into
think you
it,
thought you
too.
wasn't
So
gonna
sorry, I
leave.
have this bad yawning spirit
Oh,
on me right now. I'm so
Aw.
sorry, y'all.
our content boyfriend.
No.
I'm just
I'm so sorry.
no, but I think I think it stemmed from that, like starting off early and just like I
Yeah.
think it was like the drive of becoming a manager. I'm like, ooh, let me get the manager pay. Like, oh, what's she doing? I can do that shit better. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck? And then just like growing into it and then becoming an aide. I think that's like the seasonal manager, like during the water park
different color
days.
shirt.
Yeah, different color
I used to be
shirt.
like, look at this bitch.
I'm like, walking, switching up.
Right.
Your khaki shorts.
And then and once I graduated, I even worked there throughout college. And when I graduated, I came and started full time there in HR. So like they gave me my start and everything. And then moved over to
Yeah, so
moved over to God, where did I go after that? Kiowa. And
yeah.
I joined their HR department, and then Catch, and then now
Where
I'm
you
at
at?
now.
Ain't God good, man?
God's good.
God is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I just like I like the partnership, I guess. Like working together for like one common goal, like for an entity. So like as long as I have like my little piece, I'm good. I don't need the whole pie. Just give me the two
Yeah.
little
Let me
slice.
get in where I fit in.
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like that. Do you also feel like I think something I miss about with working a 9 to 5, and I'm sure something you've experienced, the structure of it all. Like
I would
I
say
get up at this time, I go, I go to work.
I like that.
Yeah, I
I
miss
love the structure.
a strict schedule. Like
Mm-hmm.
my life is just so unpredictable now. There are nights
Yes.
I could be on set till
Yeah.
close to midnight, or starting at 5 o'clock.
And see, for
Working
me,
away
that
in the
is
morning. It
terrifying. I'm
is.
like, ew,
Yeah,
why?
Ew.
it is
I
so so
12.
unpredictable. So sleeping is handsome. I'm yawning, struggling to get it to get together now. But like rest is,
Yeah.
whew,
Mm-mm.
it gets put to the
Far
one
and in
side.
between. No, ma'am, I got the rest.
Yeah,
See, but no, I love the strict schedule.
yeah.
Only because I can plan around it. And then
Mm,
also, I have like a more flexible job, so like I work from home and I go into the office. So
gotcha.
like I can plan my days how I want to plan them as long as
Mm,
I get my job done. I'm
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
Hmm.
know. I kind of miss it, but I think the transition for me from 9 to 5 to what I'm doing now, it was, and I talked to my therapist about like specifically what you said. Like it was so hard. Like I am now the captain of my ship.
Mm.
Yeah.
Look at
Like
me. I'm the captain now.
like I don't have to be like I mean it's kind of sort of like cuz I still have a part-time job. I still have to go to school. I still have obligations to things.
Yeah.
But outside of that it's just like yeah, like
Like what the
I
fuck?
yeah, like I do
Yo.
feel bad not waking up at the crack of ass like and that's kind of what I'm
At the crack
stuck
of whom?
The crack.
ass.
The crack is
That-
on, baby.
Y'all never heard crack of ass?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to wake up in A. Mm-mm.
The
Big
crack
nanny
of
won't.
dawn. Okay,
All
we can
right.
be technical. The crack of dawn, or like, cause at my previous job, there was different shifts that you could work.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it changed frequently. So maybe I was working in the morning time. Maybe I was working midday. Maybe I
Wow.
was working at night. Like,
I
Mhm.
remember when you explained even like the process of like the shifts and stuff for me, girl, my head about spun.
I
I was
hated
like
them
the
call
yeah,
center
Hunger Games,
shifts.
like,
Yeah, it
oh,
definitely
it was
is.
difficult
Yeah.
because
yeah.
it's not
I
as
can imagine that stress, and like
yeah.
even like as like if somebody with kids, like this for this couple of months you could be working 6 to 3, then all of a sudden you working
Again,
12 to 9. Now
12 to 9.
you will see your kids like
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And you
that
gotta.
is.
that's what I didn't like about it.
Mm,
It was a lot of factors, and maybe we'll touch on this. It was a lot of things that made me want to leave my 9 to 5. It wasn't just I wanted to be
mm.
a business
Yep.
owner
And
or
that was my
I
next
wanna.
question.
Yeah,
Ooh,
okay,
let's
go
let's
ahead.
let's
Yeah,
let's go
dive
into
into
it. Like
it. Go into
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
it wasn't even the money or anything. I think it was a lot of what I saw from my parent, like my dad. He
Mhm.
worked. He was in the army, so I barely saw him. He
Mm,
got deployed after my mom passed. Barely saw him. He once he came back, he went straight back into the workforce. Barely saw him. My grandma worked a lot. So it was really like I was just like, okay, if I ever have kids, I don't want my entire life to be work, 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 work. And I get it. Our parents work so hard to provide a lifestyle for their children,
Mhm.
but
your kids never see you, so like,
shit, like I never get to see my
mm,
dad. We never get to do the things that we used to do.
mm,
So it's just like I don't want my kids to have the resentment that I had towards my dad. Like I don't want to miss no games or
mm,
shit that may be important to my kids
Mhm.
and because I'm obligated or I'm tethered to a job when really my
mm,
tethering is to my future kids or to my spouse or to my
mm.
family and that really was the main point of you know
I love that tethered is your word of the day.
yeah I
Yeah,
don't know
tethered.
Mm.
it
I love
was just like
it.
I can't and I saw people on my job like dedicating 20 like they were hitting 10 20 years and I
Yeah.
remember asking one of the managers I was like how you did this for 10 years
Child, our generation ain't doing that now. Cause one thing about
Fuck
us, we gonna
no.
quit a job.
What quick?
We gonna
Quick.
quit
Ain't no.
a
Everybody was
job.
like, "Do you have another job?"
No.
Hey,
Don't worry about me,
I'm
boo.
very blessed that my parents left me a house. You
Period.
know, or that I had a house to go back to.
Yeah.
Like I may go look for another job if that's what I feel like doing, but hell no, I'm not staying. I can't even see 10 years. I can't even fully I can't see the next 5 years, to be completely honest.
Ooh,
Like,
10 at the same
I was
company.
gonna say, do you see yourself with your current company long term? Like, can you see yourself building out like a full on future?
Yeah,
Good.
yes,
That's good to have that.
and I think it's
that
something
sense
that
of-
you truly
Yeah.
love.
yes. And that's what I love. That's what I look for. That's always like my screening question to them. Like when I'm interviewing for a job, what is the longevity of this? Like, do you have is this like a fast paced job where you get your job done, you go home, but also like growth opportunities. What kind of leader are you, etc.
So in your case, with you working HR, do you like if you find that in an interview somebody's like, this isn't something that I'm wanting to be in for a long time, is that gonna like deter you? Like
No, not at
like
all.
if they like fit like all the criteria. Like I wonder like how
No,
that works.
it depends on what kind of manager you are and what kind of person you are. I would say for me, I like that. I love the transparency because that tells me what I need to put into you versus, what you're looking for versus what I'm looking for. Now, say I still hire that person, like I'm a still train them and do the most that I can to help them because this job is a stepping stone. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like no one's looking for you to stay into a job forever. You know what I mean? So, no, I think that's for me as a hiring manager, as a leader, I appreciate that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I do.
I like that.
What are yours? Your pros and cons? Why did you leave your 9 to 5?
I was fired.
But I mean, like, what else though?
What exactly was the question?
Yeah, so that way what was
Because she was going in,
Yeah, I was
talking about, like,
more
why
like,
she
yeah,
really
why I really
resent the 9 to 5.
yeah, it was
Do
like,
you have a little resentment within that?
no.
No.
I working those jobs, those traditional jobs, I always knew that I had a bigger purpose
Mm-hmm.
than that. I just think at those times I just didn't know how to figure out what it was. But I don't regret it at all. I am doing exactly what God put me on this earth to do.
Amen.
Yeah, I don't there's not a day that I wake up and be like, am I doing the wrong thing? Other people may be like, is she doing the right thing? But I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. I always knew that I would be working with people in some aspect. I am a people person. Like I get to pour into people other than just doing their makeup and stuff. So I don't regret
Mm-mm.
leaving the nine
And
to five. And if I could go back, I would probably be miserable.
it's the empowerment too that comes
Yeah.
with your job. I feel
Yeah.
because you're making them beautiful.
Yeah.
Transforming them and
I am a hype
yeah,
woman,
talking them through.
a therapist.
Yeah.
I catch throw up and things for like
Throw up.
there is so
Hold
the
on.
things that I have not seen, I have not done, as a makeup artist. It is my job is so much more beyond just doing, the makeup. I serve people. I'm a servant to people. So that's my I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing
Amen.
for sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
So my next question is, how do you guys handle work-life balance?
Don't.
she don't have one. She don't, and I
You
fuss
don't,
at
Erin.
her
No.
all the time about
You
it.
don't.
Because it's so unhealthy.
Yes.
Drag
I'm
me.
like,
Dash,
baby,
we
you
need a
just
sound
been
effect
out
for
till-
that.
You've been out till 3. Now you up at 5.
Exactly,
And you
what
can't
the
sleep.
Like,
No,
like
babe.
when I was working, and I had to, I was working at 6:50 a.m. shift. Like, I would get up at 5 a.m. I was like, you do your little morning stroll on Twitter.
Yeah.
Who up tweeting about this bitch?
Every morning.
And I used to be like,
Every
why
morning.
are you up? Like,
You don't sleep past 7, do you?
go to sleep.
So I be working. I think a lot of times, like as an entrepreneur, even on my days off, I am always
You were always like
working.
There's no lie in that.
I am in the club smoking a hookah, responding to emails. If I'm laying in the bed and it looks like I'm doing nothing, I'm working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm corresponding with clients. I don't post content as much as I should have, but at a point in time, I was getting content done, and I'm I like to work.
And I will say, to that 9 to 5, I am
Mm,
strict.
mm,
Mhm.
Once I am off,
you off?
I am off.
Oh
Them
no.
emails are not getting answered. I don't care if it's 30 seconds after I
Ugh,
stand up,
I
Laptop
gotta
closed.
learn.
close. It's not
Mm-mm.
getting answered till tomorrow.
That's something to aspire to.
Yeah,
Hmm.
And
man.
my aunt,
And I've,
she fuss at me all the time. Working on holidays,
Oh no.
missing family functions
Oh
because
no.
hmm
I'd rather be at work because I have to work.
Oh no.
I'm missing vacations and things because
You have to
I'm
work.
I'm too afraid not to work. Cause like if I don't work, I don't eat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying that. But like I think in the last year I've done a pretty good job of having a life outside of doing makeup. Yeah, because it was starting to take a toll on me mentally where I'm getting these women ready for all of these fabulous events. They're going out to these birthday dinners, these birthday parties, these photo shoots, all of these things, and I'm going home to be a lump on a log and like looking dusty. I'm like, no. Yeah. I I
Please don't.
I open the door for that.
No,
our
I think
our engineer is
I
cracking up. I can't stand you.
and I mean I agree now. It is really hard. Even like because I don't think a lot of people know being an entrepreneur, you are everything. You are the
Yeah.
you're doing the service, you're doing administrative tasks, you are HR.
You the janitor.
You the
Yeah.
You're doing
janitor.
everything.
You're
Yeah.
doing everything. Like
Yeah.
you are the social media manager, you're the marketing manager, you're doing it all.
Yeah.
So it is hard to have a work life balance. But for me, like going into this and like that's the promise I made to myself is that
Mm.
you're not going to kill yourself. We can't have that.
Girl.
Like I
Oh, no
mean,
doubt.
no,
Mm,
not even
for
the benefit of
anything.
my
Yeah.
business
Yeah.
because I think what a lot of business owners and service providers forget is that or they just don't know is that you could automate your business.
Yeah.
You don't have to do everything. If you're making a good enough profit, if, now I'm finna go into business talk. If
Mhm.
you're making a good enough profit, why not go ahead and automate your business? Why not step out, you know, you can be the service provider and you can be the boss, but you don't have to be everything else.
Mm.
Hmm.
There's like systems out there that you can pay. You're already paying for a website. You're already paying for a booking site. You're already paying for this, that, and the third. Pay for an automated site. Pay for something to respond to the emails. 9 times, I'm telling y'all, people ask the same freaking questions
Over and
over
over.
and over again. 9 times out of 10 because they just don't fucking read.
See, and
Yeah.
my issue is when I'm corresponding with clients, I want to give such a personalized
And I get that.
thing. So I'm like, I want y'all to know that this is not
I was
AI.
gonna
This
say,
is a real
yeah.
person on the
Yeah.
other end. I will
Because
be in the
people are looking
club,
for that.
tipsy as hell, responding to,
And see,
yes, I'm
no.
available for your wedding
Yeah.
party.
And I get that, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's also like, but where does that separation lie between you as a person
Mm.
and then your business?
Yeah.
But I would say that's more like work life balance though.
Yeah.
Because you can still
Like I don't want to be in a club responding
make
to
it
nobody.
personal. You can still
Mm.
make it personal, but you gotta know when to
Not
cut
that
it
type
off.
of appointment, at least.
You know what I mean?
Where are you
Oh.
going?
Okay. I thought we were
Careers,
talking about-
babes. Not
But you
the
was talking about
eggplants.
Damn, freaky frog.
My bad.
But I would say you can still still make it personal, have that personal touch, but also know when to cut it off.
Yeah.
You got to have like that
Yeah.
At the
balance
dinner table, I was out to eat with
and
with
live in the moment.
yeah, I was out to eat with a friend the other day, and I'm like itching because I see the Gmail notifications popping up, and I'm like, I want to respond, but the last time we were out, they were like, "Put the fucking phone away,"
Yeah.
and like
You would
those
irritate me
emails
so
will
bad.
be there. Like, but
Yeah,
I'm
because
like,
they're not going anyplace.
yeah. And the thing is, the clients are okay with waiting, and I have to.
Mhm.
That's something I have to learn. But like I said, I don't. I where I've kind of like conditioned myself, and I think it's as a bad thing now is I could be hot today and somebody could forget about me tomorrow. So I want to stay as popping and as relevant as I can. So
Yeah.
like let me like make sure
Get on
clients
this
don't think
now.
like clients don't think that I'm leaving them for a week, on red or something like that. And I guess it just
How you get yourself there? I'm gonna break you out of that so
it
fast.
is I don't know.
I'm gonna break you out of
I
that.
know, and the thing
Wow.
is, I have to realize like I don't have to work that hard
You don't have to work that
anymore.
hard.
Mm.
People know who you are. You have built a name for yourself, Aaron. It is
You're gonna be
okay.
okay. You're
Like,
not gonna be homeless.
the person will
Yes.
be okay if you respond to them in the morning. They
Yeah.
are not.
You're at the point to slow down just a little bit.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm at the point now where I need to hire help.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Officially, like I have like a like artists, and things that help me with weddings and things, but like I need an actual assistant now. But
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, I can handle it all by myself, and then I end up double booking myself by accident.
Me and Aaron be into it, y'all. I don't think y'all
Child.
like we be into it
Yeah,
badly.
That ain't for
I'm
me.
at the point where I cannot do it.
That shit
No,
ain't for me.
but I'm saying like you have
Can't
to
do it alone
learn.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
like running a business is not easy.
No.
Like it's
No.
You have to
hard.
be consistent. It's the
Yeah.
consistency.
You have to
it's
be
the
consistent.
thought.
You have to
it
be
is
disciplined. You have to
Yeah.
be. You have to be honest.
Communicative.
You have to
Yeah.
be honest with yourself. Essentially, like, can
Mhm.
I even? And that's like questions I was asking myself, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Mm.
Like, do you really think you can pull off what's in your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, like,
You got to get your ass up.
you got,
Mm.
yeah, you have to. It's hard because unlike you gotta get up every morning and go to work.
Yes.
And your work
5:45.
at when you get to your desk or you pull out your laptop for the morning, it's like do 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 do. And that's kind of how I want to. I need to because I'm still kind of in that
You
mindset.
want the structure.
I
Mhm.
need the structure,
Mhm.
like because if not, I really would do what the fuck I want to do, and pretty much nothing will get done. Like so, it's kind of like I have to structure my day, and then when my day is over. Like, because I only get 24 hours. We don't have the whole 24 hours,
Right.
to be honest.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Because you also got to take personal time.
I'm sleeping for
feed
8
yourself.
hours.
Yeah.
I gotta eat. I have a parent to take care of.
Yeah.
I have other obligations, besides the business that I'm trying to build and grow. So, to be honest, the work life balance has not. For me, I thought, ooh, quitting my job, I'll have all this time. I don't have.
No, girl,
I don't have no
you
time.
busy as hell. Hell, even with us starting this podcast, I think with us trying to get us trying to
you
get
okay,
our,
baby?
I mean,
The principal ain't gonna suspend you.
use do not disturb.
trying to get our schedules aligned is that.
I didn't even look on
Hard as hell. Difficult AF. Our calendars do not align.
Yeah. Appreciate it's so busy. Tavy be out the country. Dash shooting everything for this and that. I feel like I'm the least busy.
You're a fucking liar.
We
Please.
all leave.
So you got to vent.
Okay, I think you
Okay.
and Dash are the busiest.
Dash the
Yeah.
hardest working man in
Yeah.
show business. God.
Dash is
Damn.
pulling off every
Leave some
every
money
child
for the
support
rest
in.
of us.
He in different cities. I'm trying to be like that man when I grow up.
You know, in the politics.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Leave some.
Yeah.
He's a part-time camera. Come on.
Yeah, man.
I ain't got the camera.
Yeah. Um.
That boy say he an entrepreneur.
He a businessman.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway.
But do you guys find yourselves code switching? Is that a thing for you guys in entrepreneurship?
That was a thing for me in school.
Yeah. I mean, growing up, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
As an
Depending,
African-American.
I find I do it less and less now. I feel like where I'm being but that's just on my personal journey, being more honest and authentic to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I but I will find that there are like, certain clients where I was putting on the hoity toity. Y'all always say I put on a voice. And
I love the hoity-toity.
Y'all won't even believe the first time I heard Aaron voice. I turned around and said, "Why you talking like that?" I said, "What's going on?"
but, like I found like, working with some of the TV shows and stuff, I would go around like my white counterparts and I would find that I was talking in a way that was inauthentic to like I'm from downtown Charleston. I'm like, why are you yeah. And I'm like
You been talking like that, friend?
Oh,
not like
yeah.
full on, but like
yes.
not
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, Stacy.
no, not like full on like that, but I was like
Yeah?
turning off the geechi.
Mm-hmm.
And now when I go around, what you see is what you get. This is how I talk. This is how I act. I'm coming in here listening to my rap music. I'm coming here and hearing my in my hoodies, my Jordan. I'm authentic.
You listen to rap music, Bookie?
Yeah, I love a good hood jam.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't go into these spaces no anymore putting on. Aaron is Aaron across the board. And I think that's something that all of my clients appreciate. What they see on the internet is exactly what they get in person.
Yeah.
What Susie got is the same thing Sarah over here is going to get. And
Why you can't say Lakeisha?
oh,
Sandra.
because I don't work with a lot of Susies and Sarahs, so I don't even know why I'm
Like
I'm doing yeah, but yeah.
I would say I code switch. I do.
Yeah, I close with
All the
Stevie,
time.
your work voice is
Is immaculate.
Shut up.
honestly.
oh, I need it as a ringtone. Oh.
It's a work
Hey.
voice.
Yeah, your work
Crazy.
voice. Like one time we were on FaceTime with Tavis. Oh, who the fuck is that?
It's me.
And Tavis was Anthony. And the word like this.
Turn on the fan.
You should. It's a little warm.
Oh, I'm good. Oh no, y'all aren't good. Y'all
No.
Fine, let's keep
very
going.
very
Yeah,
moist.
keep going.
But yeah, I code switch. So you were saying you code switch.
Oh yeah, and so I code switch a lot. I'm like, hey Kim, how are you? Like, how's your
Not
day?
Stop
How's
just
your
talking
dog?
like that.
Oh my
Mhm.
goodness, I love it so much.
Uh-huh.
And then I switch over like, man, fuck this. What the fuck? Like, in my kitschy voice.
Do you find at all? I'm like really intrigued, like with you, like because you work in such a heavy corporate field. Do you find like with like putting out like the content of the podcast where you're talking, you like
At
that
first,
go in that pussy, like do you find that some of your coworkers like
at first,
who's that?
At first, I did think about that because I was a little self conscious about it because I was
Mhm.
like, oh, I never see this side of me because this is not me at work.
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought about it and I was like, this is me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I was like, take it or leave it.
Yeah,
But
cool.
and I think now what I'm learning too is like being more comfortable because like at work I do find myself like if I get so say if like we work together
Mm-hmm.
and then like obviously I'm a professional so I'm gonna talk to you in my professional voice and then once I get comfortable that's when like I don't know something in my brain is like talk regular and so then I'd be like oh girl what's up and they'd be like whoa I'm like oh
Who's that nigger?
I'm like oh
She's not the hard ER. Jesus.
You work with white people.
saying right now what's going on
Yeah.
but so I find myself code switching just to I guess communicate easier
Mm.
and like use their words versus more than the words I usually use because it's easier for them to understand versus me
Right.
because I'm like well versed if that makes sense
Right.
on each side so mhm.
Makes sense. What about you? You're Shav.
Yeah, I used to only code switch because people couldn't understand what I was saying. That was it.
Oh.
Like, I guess my accent, I also have a list and I talk fast.
Uh-huh.
So it was not even for white people. It's for black people also. Like being in school, being outside of Charleston, and people was like, "What?"
Wow.
Like
You do talk pretty fast. You and TV, y'all both talk.
I
talk-
think
I
a lot of
talk pretty fast,
Charlestonians
yeah.
talk fast.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us talk
I
fast.
think I tend to drag out.
and when you get me shitting that's when I talk
Yeah.
real
Yeah,
fast
man.
I tend to drag out words, but my mom and aunt raised me and my brother like they were big on like language and speaking and things and enunciating your
Yep.
words
Mhm.
and learning different words and like studying like the like language and stuff like that. So I
Yeah, my
find
mom was
it.
like that too, but I also
Mhm.
had a speech. Had I was in speech therapy growing
Mhm.
up.
Yeah.
Um, so the code switching really came from the lack of people understanding me.
Yeah.
It
That makes
wasn't,
sense. I get that.
yeah,
And I think that's what it definitely stems from too.
yeah,
Mhm.
Because I think corporate America, as we know, is
yeah.
about
We talking a different language.
white
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
So like you have to be like more proper versus like how we usually speak at home, which
yeah.
here specifically Galagichi, is real different.
What?
So is that all? That's all you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Code
course.
switching?
Code switching. I do it, but I'm teaching myself to get out of it
Yeah.
for sure. Oh
So
God, not for sure. We not starting that again.
Please.
sure thing. I always say that in my emails.
Yeah.
Hi, Aunt Tavis, can you do the short thing, Debbie? I
Yeah.
got you.
Good God.
Good grief.
But I wanted to end the episode with the next. What do you think the next 5 years is going to look like for you guys? And what are some pros and cons you can give to the people about entrepreneurship? Because that's a bigger thing now, with this generation.
Everybody working for want to
Yeah.
work for themselves now. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody.
It's not for
It's
everybody.
not.
And I think there's a difference between being an entrepreneurship and being a business owner.
Now, before we get there, what was the other question you said you had?
Oh, will we see ourselves in
Because
5
we were
years?
jumping straight.
Yeah.
So,
We was
do you
ready for
see
that question.
yourself in 5 years, and a
Mm.
tip you can give to the younger generation in regard to entrepreneurship,
You.
Yeah.
wanted to go?
So,
or the other side, flip side of going to college, etc., taking the corporate route.
in 5 years, damn, how old I be?
30 something.
Carry the
30,
one. Subtract
33,
9.
34,
Multiply
34?
that by
34.
37.
Okay, we all know I'm not great at math. So
Minus.
I'll be in my 30s, and my goal was that I wanted 3 businesses by time I was turned 30.
32.
I don't really think that was gonna happen. But really in the next 5 years, I don't really see myself being in front of the chair, like physically doing makeup or um, practicing. I see myself fully in business ownership. Um, you know, being like I said, my goal is to have 3 businesses at some point in time, that I founded or that I've invested in. Um, and so, starting my family and, kind of transitioning into that. Um,
You want to be a stay-at-home mom?
I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. No, man. But I do want a kitty or two. But I do see myself, making those things, come to friction. And yeah.
Miss Aaron,
Why are you looking at me like that?
next 5 years.
I'm thinking.
You want me to go?
Yeah, David, you go.
So for me, I think my next 5 years, I'm going to be 32. I don't want to put an age on it, but I think I'll be some kind of leader in my department, more higher, making more money.
Mhm.
Raise, please. Yeah. And I think I'm just going to be working on a second home, third home.
Oh my God, we're getting so
Yeah.
old.
And get married, maybe not, but
Okay.
we'll see. But I'm for the streets, so anybody out there.
Boy, good D.
But I think my tip to the kids is
Let her answer
Oh.
her. Will you see yourself in
Yeah,
5
I'm
years?
going-
before
yeah,
we get to that?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I would like to
Look how she dragging us out, y'all.
because I'm still thinking. Because
Go ahead,
ideally I want to be my big goal is to be attached just to 1 to 2 to 3 celebrities
Mm-hmm.
full time. I don't want to be having a service. No offense to clients now, but I don't want to be servicing the everyday client anymore.
Yeah.
I want to either just be doing brides. I just got to work on the weekends, or like I said, just attach to 1 to 3 celebrities And that's it. I like that challenge of when I've done a couple of the shows now, working on the same person, having to create something new
Mm-hmm.
every day, and I feel like that keeps me pretty fresh and keeps me on my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like now just with my clients, I'm just kind of like in like a routine, so I'm a little bored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With what I do, so I'm just ready for the next
Next chapter.
the next big step. I would hope to be able to work on a movie or a movie set next. That would be
Oh,
the
that'll be
best.
so cool.
Let's
Can
do
I be your
it.
assistant?
Oh, come
Oh my
on.
God, me
I'll
too.
Yes.
I'll wash the brushes.
Yeah. So yeah,
I can't do no
either
makeup though.
yeah, I think that's where I think that's an
Yeah.
attainable. Those are all
Yeah.
attainable goals for me in the next
Mm-hmm.
5 years. I don't know if if marriage is in the questions. I don't I just being honest, I just don't see that happening
Yeah.
in the next
5.
5 years. I have to be realistic. I'm not there.
Okay, but I want to speak it.
Into existence.
I'm gonna be. I gotta get out of these streets.
Yeah, no.
Put me in a house.
Please. Hey, you be pregnant in August.
That's not 5 years.
Miserable.
That's a couple of months.
I know.
No, I can't get pregnant anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't
I'm working very hard on something. I can't get pregnant.
I want to still very much be in the prime of my life. I want to be on the go.
Oh,
I don't
100%.
want to be sitting down and comfortable. I want to be fast paced.
Yeah.
Go go go. So
And we'll still be young,
absolutely.
thriving.
Not her.
I'll
She'll
be, in
be.
5 years I'll be 33.
That's young. That's when you hit I think,
Yeah,
the
I'm so ready to get
30s.
out of my 20s.
I think from seeing my mom when she was like 30, 32, 33, life went up. I was
Mm.
Yeah, I
like,
think
damn, I can't wait to be.
I'm
I'm
so
sure it
cannot
gets
excited for
better.
30.
wait to be
Yeah,
30.
me,
I'm
me too.
So excited for 30.
Like,
Yeah.
So glad
oh
my
my
20s are
goodness.
coming to an end.
Mhm.
But ending this on a good note, what are some tips you want to give to the younger kids or the peeps that are looking at our?
I'll go first.
Mm.
I was just having this talk with my friend at dinner. Who she's wanting to explore entrepreneurship from leaving a traditional 9 to 5, and she's like, I'm scared. I don't know if it'll work. My piece of advice is do it scared.
Mhm.
I think I said early in the episode
If
I
you ain't
found
scared,
Yeah, man.
it's not.
it's not
If
you.
I'm comfortable, I'm not working hard enough.
Nope.
Yeah.
And I found, like I said, being pushed off the ledge where you have no choice but to thrive and no choice but to go up.
I love that analogy. You was
Yeah.
pushed and I jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed that nudge
Yeah.
to get me off of that ledge.
Everybody
and
was like,
yeah,
you on your own, so
yeah.
I freely jumped.
So yeah, like I said, just do it scared. You may not know if it's gonna work out. And the thing is, it is okay to fall. It is okay to fail. I think a lot of us
Yeah.
are afraid.
You're supposed to fall.
Oh my
and fail.
God. I remember my
You're supposed to.
my
That's
college advisor used to tell me, who was it? It was like fail often and fail good. Some shit she made up.
Mm.
Like without that, like what lessons are you gonna learn?
How will you learn?
Yeah.
Okay, dust it out. Hey, okay, I didn't do this right. Let me try it this way
Again.
this time. It is
Mhm.
okay. What's the Aaliyah song? If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off
Yeah.
and try again. Like
Yeah.
it is
Yourself up and
okay
try
to
again.
mess up. If this don't work out, try it again in 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like I said, do it scared and don't be afraid to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's my piece of advice.
My piece of advice is for anybody wanting to leave the 9 to 5 and go into entrepreneurship. Um, you know, like we Davey said, it takes consistency. It takes discipline. You have to honor yourself first, and um, people are not gonna agree with you all the time. People are not gonna see what you see in your head. Um, and you just really have to believe in yourself. And like Erin said, just do it scared. Because 9 times out of 10, if it's in your head, God planted that dream there for a reason. And I fully believe that you should um, fulfill every dream that you have. That's why I say I don't always see myself being. I tell people all the time, I'm not going to be a makeup artist forever. There's going to be another dream planted that I have to, go after.
Mhm.
And, you know, for me, I'm going to say for all my business owners out there, automate your business and get a mentor. We all need a mentor. We all need somebody who has been where we are and has, you know,
Because you do not know everything.
you
It
don't
is
know
okay to
everything.
ask. I would not have been where I am as a makeup artist if I could not ask on other makeup artists
Yeah.
for, these
Man,
tips. Like, don't
shout
put
out.
that pride aside.
Yeah, man.
Like, it is okay to
Shout out to my mentor, Courtney. She's not even a makeup artist. Like, she's my
Mm-hmm.
business mentor.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned so much about, running a business and having a business. And we learned so much together.
Mm-hmm.
She's really the main reasons why, I wanted to do entrepreneurship. She made it look so good. Even though I saw that like we used to be in the trenches. So yeah, it's really it's not for everybody, but I mean you can always try. One thing about a job always gonna be there. Um, so do y'all big one.
Yeah.
It's enough money out there for everybody.
Yeah, what about you, TV?
I would say I'll speak to the
Nine to
people.
fivers trying to
Mm,
grow in corporate.
I'm gonna say I suggest everybody. I would say try everything. Like go in different like boxes. Try like painting, construction, HR. Um, try to find your passion and then just be consistent within it. Because I feel like if you find something you at least like or love, then and you're consistent with it and it makes you happy, that's your job. You know what I mean? I feel like, and that's like the thing people are losing like now in this day of age. Well, kids are trying to find now. Like people are trying to find because they're leaving the 9 to 5, not going to college, and actually like becoming entrepreneurs and social media. What is it, influencers and stuff like that. So like we're starting to see like a progression of like business owners and like the increase of it. So I think finding your passion. I would say find your passion, find something you like, stick to it, and yeah.
It'll all work out in the
I'll work
end.
out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I can talk about work
Yeah.
and my career all day. All day.
But that is it, y'all.
Yeah.
Have a great night. Have a great day.
Thank y'all. What's the next one? I'm leading the next episode,
Yeah,
y'all.
Aaron, you next.
I hate doing this. I always end up changing it.
I know, yeah. So we're not even going to
She
decide.
loves
We're not going to
doing
waste
that.
our time deciding what the next episode is. We will figure it out when
We'll let
cross that
y'all
bridge
know.
when we get
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
shout
Thank
out to
y'all.
y'all.
Oh, also, thank y'all for all the support on social media.
Yes.
Yes, thank
Oh.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, that video that went
Woo!
that
Viral.
went viral. I think it's at like 200,000 views now on
Yeah.
Instagram. It is
And probably like 30K on TikTok.
yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It has been
You
something
doing
that's big
good.
for a starting podcast, y'all. We doing all right.
Yeah.
Doing all right. I love y'all. I love doing this. So
Yeah,
I
thank
love y'all.
y'all.
yeah,
This has been so fun.
yeah. All right.
All right,
Thank
y'all.
y'all. We love
Thank
y'all.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.